So what we're going to do is we're going to drop you straight into a scenario. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Picture this. You're on a night out. It gets to 4 a.m. Club shuts. You've had a great
kebab,
night.
your margarita pizza.
Got your kebab or a Mackey's or whatever, whatever the kids are doing these days. And you go and you get a taxi. All of you pile in the back of it. Taxi driver turns around and goes, right, boys, what are you about? What do you do? Who are you? What is your answer going to be to the taxi driver? Give us your answer.
Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah. I always like to string on taxi drivers usually with stuff like this. I tell them that I'm a businessman and I work in the shop.
Yeah.
I mean, what would you say, Cal? What would you say?
Oh, I don't know. I think sometimes saying that you're in a band is just a big mistake when you're in a taxi.
Yeah.
You sort of go, you're in a band, and they sort of go, oh, really? Well, I was in a band back in the day.
That's the cruel reality of actually being in a band, is telling people that you're in a band. And then
I thought that's the best bit.
No.
That is also the best bit, but also it's the worst bit when because it turns out everyone's been in a band. You'll be surprised. Absolutely, everyone's been in a covers band or something at some point. So yeah, they always there's plenty of two pences offered about. But yeah.
There's a lot to learn from taxi drivers about the music industry. There's a pocket of knowledge that they have, and I tell you what, I've had many a half-hour taxi drive and Uber drive where they've sort of told me how the industry works.
Yeah, from their inside knowledge that they've got for the taxi. Yeah,
honestly, there's nuggets of knowledge that you can get from a taxi driver.
Or did you know that taxi drivers' brains are actually physically bigger than the average person's brain? And that is genuinely true, right? This is true. So they have to do like a test called the Knowledge in London. They do and they say like, I want to go from here to here, and they have to do it like the quickest route, and then they're like pothole, and they have to like, I'd go that way. And the amount they have to learn to do that, it actually like increases the size of their brain.
No way.
That's true.
Are you sure that's not just head size?
Nah, it's a fact. I'm telling you. I promise you. It's like, and they have like more grey matter than white matter compared to the average person.
Crazy.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Is that the same? Is that the same for Uber drivers?
Do you know what? I'm going to say no, because all they do is their phone's just there and they just follow it, don't they? It's all done on the app. So no, I think it's just like London black cab drivers.
Yeah.
Bigger brains.
The underrated brain of the British economy, aren't they? The taxi driver.
They keep everything moving.
They're the backbone. They do keep everything moving.
They quite literally. Right, I'll save it. Ask a question.
The first thing that we've kind of fell on top of is the fact that taxi drivers have a large brain.
Everyone listening to this can Google it. It's true.
This is probably this will definitely be in our top 10 in the future when we do like our top 10 off-topic moments. That is one of them. That might have to be number one already.
This might be our fault because we always end up on an off-topic.
Yeah, no, it is our entire goal of the podcast as well. So I think we're going to get on well. I think it's going to be a good hour.
Yeah. We're full of off-topics.
Lovely.
We always revert to meal deals, don't we, in sandwiches?
Yeah.
Well, you've said it now. Go on then.
Yeah.
Go on then.
I know we're not Jack, mate, but what is your meal deal? Your go-to meal deal?
I'll let you go first, Mitch, because I'm gonna wind people up with mine.
Oh. To be fair, I think the meal deal is such a controversial thing, right? Yeah. It can wind anybody up. But I'm personally, I want as much as I can get for my money. So it changes. Correct.
You're right.
So it tends to be the drink changes, but you go to for drink if you want value for money. It's the smoothies, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Expensive. But recently in Tesco, they've introduced the large iced coffee thing, which is £3.50 itself. So alone is worth more than the meal deal. So I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I also love those Italian meat subs in the Tesco ones. I think they're great.
Oh, okay.
A bit different to a sandwich. And I love the paprika crisps. I get them every time. So yeah, that's my
Yeah. That's a really solid meal deal.
Smart. That is a solid meal deal. Fucking hell, you spent about £7 there.
I
managed to get it for £3.50.
Incredible.
That is
the receipt the other day because I'd spent about £7. I was like,
frame it. He's got it framed in the background.
That's going to be the next Rills merch. It's just the Tesco.
Yeah. Right, Callum, sort us out then. What are you going to say?
Yeah, well, mine is like the opposite, actually. At first, I was trying to outsmart the meal deal, and I was sort of trying to go more exotic, get a wrap. I've already narrowed my options by being a vegetarian. So, the thing I sort of do now is I try and get in touch with my sort of like youthful side.
Okay.
And I sort of go for like, well, there's no easy way to put this. I'll go for a cheese sandwich sometimes. Just a plain cheese sandwich. Yeah, I'm sorry. And a Ribena. So I'll go for a Ribena and a cheese sandwich and a packet of Quavers, because it reminds me of those sort of hot car journeys to Skegness in the back of the car with a cheese sandwich, some warm Quavers.
I don't even know what to say.
I have to admit, I can't judge.
Honestly.
I can't judge too much because I am a fellow vegetarian. I am, so the cheese sandwich is a staple. Like normally, if you go in, sometimes you go to the old dodgy corner shops or whatever. You end up, you go to, because I normally go for an egg and cress. It's normally
I do an egg
where
and cress.
I lean towards. But if you go into somewhere that isn't a mainstream supermarket, the egg and cress,
you don't want to be getting egg and cress.
They're always a bit, close to the mark. You might not trust them. So I agree. I'm normally a cheese and pickle man, actually.
Yeah.
Cheese and pickle.
A ploughman's goes a long way. A ploughman's is, by the way, the most popular lunchtime sandwich in the UK.
Here we go.
So
we are full of facts.
This is
brilliant.
It's like
every day's a school day.
Yeah,
it is.
School day. It is for you and your cheese sandwich and Ribena.
Yeah, I was going to say year 2 every day for you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're buying a cheese sandwich, you might as well have just sliced some cheese and put it between bread before you left the house.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the reason why meal deals exist, because they're making a loss on Mitch, but they're making quite a bit on me.
Yeah, it balances out. You keep the world going round. We've got to have it.
Not all heroes wear capes, do they? So.
It's the duality of man, aren't we? The two sides to the same coin.
I'd like to give a special shout out to one that is never spoken about, and that is Greg's. And I'll tell you what, if you're a student, and it's what kept me going for uni, you can get one of their baguettes, which are like big, chicken and bacon, like really good. I think they do a vegetarian one, not sure.
Don't care.
Doesn't really matter. And then you can get any drink, including your coffees, hot drinks, anything you want. And if you're a student, you then get a free sausage roll as well.
Yeah.
And it's like £3.15, and you get a baguette, a sausage roll, and like a cappuccino.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not one to cause trouble for any Greggs workers, but the other day, when I was still in uni, back in the day, one of them tried telling me I couldn't get a free sausage roll with my meal deal, and I almost started throwing hands. I almost put my keys in my hands. Was going nuts at them.
No one could blame you. That's one day you'd go to court and you'd explain. They'd be like, "That's absolutely fine." Like
I was like, "Let me see the till. Let me see the till now."